Serenity Funeral Home. We are a family-owned and operated funeral home where we offer complete personalized funeral services, leading our community in funeral and cremation services. Make an appointment for your pre-need and at-need arrangements by calling us at 702-647-0123. Once again, that number is 702-647-0123. Serenity Funeral Home, caring for your loved ones as if they're our own.
Chico Sticks, Pickles, Jolly Ranchers, Mary Jane's, Pop Rocks, Lemon Heads. Should I go on? Bitter Honey, Freeze Cups, Candy Cigarettes. Listen, how about you make your way down to the modern-day Candy Lady and see all of this and more? Satisfy that sweet tooth Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Sight and Sound Candy and more. Follow us on IG at Sight and Sound Candy and on Facebook at Sight and Sound Candy. We are located at 1000 North Martin Luther King on the corner of Washington and MLK. Give us a call, 702-648-4444. Again, that number, 702-648-4444. Thank you.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This is your host, Dre Bailey.
It's your man, Goose Thomas. What it is, people?
It's the Bill Blockham Logan, man, is working a little OT today, I think.
The spiel.
Yeah, having a little spill. I think that's on the east side.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit me earlier and told me it was raining over there heavy.
Jeez.
The raindrops is coming down.
It's
Raindrops could fall.
rain on your head.
Man, stay safe out there, y'all, man. Please stay safe, man. No matter what you're doing, eating dinner, breakfast, walking outside, taking the trash out, enjoying your life on the inside of the house. You still got to find ways to be safe. Hopefully everybody is continuing their social distancing. I'm going to always say that. And, wearing your mask. Because evidently we're in a pandemic still, and the world has continued. Because I guess now we found out some things that we didn't know when it first started. So please let us know when you find out what that is. And let us know. Enlighten me. I would like to know. Like, seriously. Let the Ball Bounce. Sports Talk Radio every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Every Saturday at 2 p.m. We give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio. Please follow the show on the Gorilla Cross app. Download the Gorilla Cross app from your Play Store, whether you got an iPhone or a Samsung. You're able to do so. Follow the Let the Ball Bounce crew. That's the LTBB crew. Let the Ball Bounce on Twitter, and that's with one T. Let the Ball Bounce at gmail.com if you want to be a sponsor of the show, like Serenity Funeral Home and Sight Sound Candy and more. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all, man. We appreciate it. If you're watching this on the Facebook, Let the Ball Bounce, on the hottest sports talk page on social media, please share us to a friend, a family member, or a coworker right now. You should know one of those. You should know a friend, a family member, or a coworker. Please share us to them. They may be sports fans, or they may just be life fans. Went and hung out with my guy Dave Scott this weekend. Went and hung out with Shake, Dave, Coy, and always Cookie. Cookie and I hung out, man. And then, big condolences to my guy Jamar, which is originally why I went anyway. His dad had passed away. So Jamar, man, my condolences to you and your family. But while we were out there, man, Shake and Dave ended up hitting me right when they got done with the game. They went to the Raiders-Chargers game on Sunday, and Shake's sister had won some tickets, and I had already gave them to them. So I was going to be there hanging out with Cookie anyway. So I was like, well, I'm going to just go hang out with Cookie. They was like, you want to go? I was like, to a Raiders game? No. You ain't been to a Raiders game yet in Vegas? No. So you guys go ahead and enjoy yourself. So after the game, they went to it was actually at the SoFi
Stadium, yes.
And they were like, we're going to go grab something to eat because we ended up getting too loaded. Do you want to come?
Gotta soak that liquor up.
Yeah. You want to come? It's like, nah. Hit me when y'all finish. Guess where they went and ate?
Roscoe.
True story. Whoa. Same Roscoe.
Same Roscoe's.
In
How did I
Inglewood.
know? Wow.
Same Roscoe's in Inglewood.
Same Roscoe's. That's the one on Pico, right?
No, that's in L.A.
That's L.A. Okay. Oh, you said Inglewood. Inglewood. Gotcha.
So, Shake, when he said I'm at Roscoe's, I was like, damn. And I was like, all right, that one? All right.
Man.
And then he goes, yeah, it's kind of sketchy, but we hungry. And they from L.A.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of sketchy, but I'm hungry.
And they from there. Yeah.
So over the weekend, P&B Rock was having a lunch. I want to say it was a lunch around 1:30ish. It couldn't, unless he was on a, maybe a 9 to 5 intermittent fasting diet. It was a lunch. And some people decided to go into the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles and gun him down for robbery, steal some jewelry and whatever else they can get their hands on while he's having lunch with his family, whether it's his girlfriend, boyfriend nowadays, or trampa nowadays. I don't want to exclude anyone. No matter who he was with family, and he was enjoying his lunch. And a unbelievable, despicable act takes place. And he loses his life. So a lot of people have a lot of things to say. So we're not going to spend much on this subject, but we are going to attack the elephant in the room so eloquently, like Goose and I do when these type of things happen. We're not going to talk about how his girlfriend shared their location. That's besides the point. We're living in 2022. Social media, these young kids, even old people, are sharing their location, and they're sharing everything that they're doing, sometime live while in the moment, right? So we're not going to talk about that. That's not the issue. We're not going to talk about how P&B Rock is in hip hop, and this is how he feeds himself and his family. So it is his job. This is his job. This is his profession, right? So we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about why would he drive an expensive car in that area. Well, that's his job, and that's his car. He should be able to drive it wherever he like, right? So we're not going to talk about that either. We're not going to talk about, well, why would he wear so much jewelry in that area? Well, that's his job. His job pays a lot of money, and whatever he wants to spend his money on, he can do so. So if he wants to wear jewelry, he should be allowed and he should be afforded that right to wear jewelry. What we're going to talk about is why we feel, black people, because we're our own worst enemy, why we feel it's okay to go rob another man who works hard at what he does for him and his family. Yeah. Why is that okay? Why isn't anyone talking about why that's not okay? That man should be able to wear whatever he want, go wherever he want, to have lunch. Why is it that we feel we need to go rob him and not sell the jewelry, wear it?
Wow. So he was inside of the Roscoe's and they went inside of the Roscoe's?
They went inside of the Roscoe's, bro.
Broad daylight.
Broad daylight.
In front of, I'm not sure how big. I haven't been to that Roscoe's in Inglewood, but the one
off in Pico?
Yeah.
It's small. They're all small. They're all
it's
small.
smaller, though. I haven't been to the one in
It's about the same size.
Okay. So you decided, broad daylight, run up in a Roscoe's. In front of, it's probably 50, 60 people in there, max.
Maybe.
That can get inside.
Around that
Roscoe's.
time, maybe.
Yeah, about that time. So not only did you care about the life you were planning on taking and ultimately did, you didn't give a damn about your own. No. That's clear.
And so I'm looking at social media and I'm seeing people are pretty much blaming him for wearing the jewelry, blaming his girlfriend for sharing the location. But no blame is being put on the actual criminals, the people who actually did this heinous act. So strange that we live in that type of world where I can't be myself because it may infringe on your personal space and the way that you feel about your financial or mental stability.
Yeah. Sure. That sucks. That a man, and I don't know, I'm not too familiar with PNB Rock. I've heard his name, but I'm not 100% familiar with him. But that's besides the point.
Well, I have to be because, I DJ, and
right,
so if a person come up and say, can you play some Selfish by PNB Rock?
Right.
I got to be able to.
Right, of course. But that's besides the point.
Yeah, he's still a man.
He is a man that apparently worked hard to get to where he was and ultimately was able to afford said jewelry, right? To piggyback off of what you said, and we've had this conversation so many times here, right? No one is for black people more than the two black gentlemen that you see right here on your screen on your cell phone or tablet. And this is to include Bill Logan. This is to include Sherm. No one is more for black folks and their success than us. But as Dre alluded to a couple of seconds ago, we can tear us down far faster than any white man can.
May lose followers. You may have to say that again.
I don't give a damn. We can tear each other down far quicker than any white man can.
Tragic. It's tragic.
It sucks. You may not want to hear it, but I don't give a I don't care. We can tear us down so fast.
It's the same thing that goes with, what's his name? Ari Spears?
Yeah, Ari Spears, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The skit. I haven't seen the skit yet, though, and I don't think I want to.
But the thing is they're going at one of us. It just, to me, what's the point? Right? Mm-hmm. What is the point? Mm-hmm. And that's on the eve. This happened on the eve of Tupac Shakur 26 years ago.
Wow, bro.
Can you believe that?
That's tough.
Tupac was taken from us 26 years ago. This was on the eve of that.
And he was 25 at the time. Wow. We got a comment on our live feed from one Christopher Rhodes.
Oh, Lord. He's still with us?
He says, criminals run wild in liberal cities. They don't run wild nowhere else? I don't even know what a liberal city is, bro. Like, liberal, what are conservative, in the middle. Who gives a damn? There's criminals everywhere.
Okay, so if Mr. Serial Killer made that statement.
Oh, he did. It's
Okay.
stamped. That's
Okay.
him.
With him making that statement, tell me, why are there so many white mass shooters? Where they come from?
Man,
Liberal cities or
everywhere. Like what's a liberal city? Like I don't like what no.
is it next to Gotham City?
I don't-
Is it next to Emerald City?
Is it next to Missouri City? Like I don't know. Kansas City?
LA City?
I don't know. Piece the hell out of me. And that's Missouri City, Texas. For all y'all don't, that's H-Town. Y'all don't know. But then he says, look at Memphis.
Chris, call in, name the unliberal cities, and we'll.
And we'll tell you how much crime happens there.
I just don't.
Because you can't get away with that. Like, you can't get away with a blanket statement like that and then don't address the other side.
There's always an excuse.
You can't do that.
Bro. I just don't understand sometimes.
Come on, dog. Stop it, bro.
Been on a month hiatus. Go back on another month.
It's like, for real, dog. Like, in real life. Stop it.
You know,
And by liberal, you mean black cities, majority black cities. Yeah, we see you, bros. We see you. We see you.
I just seen almost a guy that killed two people in Phoenix. It was a shooting in Phoenix. He was,
Yeah.
230 casings they found. He was just letting loose. He actually saw the police officer too, and they rushed him to the hospital. Yeah. So we appreciate everybody chiming into the show. All you liberal and non-liberal cities. Giving Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk
We
radio show
appreciate
some
every
love.
city that tunes in to us, where crime happens also, because you can't stop people from doing dumb-ish. I don't care where you live. Speaking of, but I have to get this out. Did you hear the Chicago mayor a day ago? Did you see what did you hear what that man said?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that, Quan?
It's tragic.
Quan.
Tragic.
So-
Tragic.
So essentially, and I just pray to God that this gets appealed. Just for the sake of us all, but in particular the city of Chicago and the state of Illinois. Because it's gonna spread throughout the state. So what he said was